Hello, everybody. Welcome to Channel Update and Discussion Sky Factory 2, which is one heck of a name for a series. So, this is the Sky Factory 2 world that I've been doing on the stream. And I almost said scream. Doing on the scream. And we got some smelteries here. We got a thing turning into lava, or cobble into lava there to kind of keep them powered. Over here we got kind of the storage area, an AE system up and coming. Needs some drives, but we didn't have a lot of redstone, so hopefully that's a problem that's going to be solved soon. Over there we got a mob farm. It's got fans and cursed earth. The fans push the mobs forward onto spikes. Seems to be working pretty well. Need to set up a, what do you call it, mob grinder over there to collect some mob essence. We got kind of a rudimentary farm over here that needs some work. A little bit of TLC. We haven't done much with that yet. Producing some food crops, some Minikio crops, or whatever these things are called. And then various other plants. A lot of magical crop things. Over here we have some animals, and actually I'm going to turn these guys down because they're super loud. So we got cows, we got pigs, we got the single chicken. We're gonna get a second chicken. No. We got these guys over here. Well, we got sheep over there, but then we got these guys. Fluid cows. So they all have different fluids in them instead of milk. Like this guy's got seared stone. This guy has energized glowstone. That guy's got liquefied emerald. This guy's got milk, which is really unusual. So that's kind of neat. So you milk them and you can get the bucket of metal or whatnot out of them. Really kind of a neat little mod. Over here we have cobblestone being turned into gravel, being turned into sand, which comes up there and goes into witch water, and we come soul sand. And then that gets sucked out. And why is that just sitting in there? Very slow. Oh, because these things full. So the soul sand gets pulled out and goes into this automatic sieve, which is really cool. You just got to power it. You can put upgrades into it. And it just does its own thing. Instead of having to set up a whole bunch of sieves with automatic or autonomous activators, you just set up this guy and he does his own thing. Over here we have the pulverizers turning cobble down into dust, sand, and gravel. They get shaken down. And then we have all the stuff going into here. Then we have an auto packager, which takes each of these things, does either a 2x2 or a 3x3 craft with it, and pumps it out into here. And then the gravel or the sand gets further broken down by this automatic hammer. And then it all just goes back into the system until we just left with dust, ideally. So it's kind of neat how this all works together. We got a lava generation thing going here, which seems to be more or less keeping up. Very cool. We got the... what is this thing called? Capacitor bank. Which seems to be empty. But, why? Why is it empty? We should be drawing power from it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be drawing more than is being put out, I don't think. Maybe we need more magmatic dynamos. Anyway. So that's the world. The other neat thing we have are these lucky blocks, which are kind of neat. I never actually encountered these before until I started looking at kind of what comes with streaming packs. So if you put, well, I set this recipe like this, but if you put spider eyes, because I wanted something that you had to kind of work for rather than something super simple, but as it turns out, we're not really hurting for anything there. So a lucky block, and I'm going to put my sword on my hotbar here, and I'm going to empty out this bucket first, because apparently that's important. You break it and you can either get something really neat or you can get something kind of mediocre or something terrible. So let's open one here. And we got reading glasses. Looking good. I'm going to put my hat back on. There we go. So that's what we're doing on the stream. And I think the main thing that I wanted to do today, though, is talk about the series on the channel, what the kind of plan is, and where we're going with it. So the series that we have right now, Regrowth, we got City Skylines, we got Pillars of Eternity, and we got the Spatials. Regrowth is going well. I'm enjoying doing Regrowth. I think you guys are all enjoying watching Regrowth, so that is going to continue. I want to work through that quest book. I want to get to the end of that. We also got so City Skylines. I think that's going pretty well too. I'd be interested in hearing your opinion on City Skylines and what you think is, if you think that I should be doing something different with it, if you think, if there's anything specific that you would like to see, or just any kind of other direction you'd like to see it go, or if you're happy with it, what it is, that's fine too. I'm really interested in kind of hearing your thoughts and opinions on that. Pillars of Eternity is not getting many views at all, so I think it is going to have to go. I like Pillars of Eternity. I really like it as a game. I've been enjoying playing it. But at the end of the day, even if I really am enjoying it, it kind of has to be something that we are both enjoying. It's got to be something that I like, and it's got to be something that you guys like. Otherwise, there's no real point, right? So, I am probably going to be putting that one to bed. I have got 3 episodes done and uploaded that I haven't released yet, and I'm not going to release them. I am going to mark them as unlisted, though, and I'll put the links to them in the description of this video. So if any of you who have been following that series, if you like that series, you can go there and check them out. But then after that, I think that's pretty much where I'm going to call it quits. Hush, monsters. And so finally we have the Spatials. And Spatials has been doing fairly well. I think you guys kind of like it. I know I like it. I've been really kind of enjoying that game. So I think I'm going to continue on with that. I'm going to maybe put out a few more episodes a week of it because it's fairly easy to record. I like doing it. I like recording it, and it doesn't take a lot of work to record, and that's kind of the trade-off that I have to make between things that take a lot of time in order to produce an episode. So something like Regrowth can take a fair bit of preparation, and something like the Spatials doesn't take quite as much. So I'm trying to kind of find a balance between things that are kind of a little bit time consuming to produce and a little bit less time consuming, but just as fun to make. So I think Spatials is a good thing to have on there. So that's going to continue. Might be a few more episodes a week of that, kind of to fill in for Pillars of Eternity going away. And then the other thing that I'm going to be doing is bringing out a new Minecraft series. Now, I had talked to you guys in a previous video about plans to make a kind of custom mod pack. And I've sort of put that whole idea on hold a little bit. As I was putting it together and kind of thinking about the mods that I would like, it ended up being pretty similar to what Etho had ended up doing with the Ethos mod pack. And I'll tell you my thought process on this. So, the main thing I wanted was a mod pack that I was going to enjoy and something that I could play for a while. I think with the variety that exists in that mod pack, and maybe I might make some alterations to it, I might add a couple things. I think that's there. I think that's there to do kind of the things that I want to do. So the question then became, do I put together my own and just do that? Or do I think about... So the other thing that I need to think about is this something that's going to draw in more people to the channel? Because at the end of the day, I would also like to grow the channel. And in order to do that, I think I need to do something that has more searchability than one that I put together myself. Something that more people are likely to find. And as far as that goes, I think that would be a good series to do it with. So that is kind of my thoughts. That's my plans. And that is, I think, where I'm going to be heading. But I would like to hear your opinions. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let me know kind of what you guys would like to see. I would really be interested in hearing that. I would really be interested in hearing what you like, what you don't like, what you would like to see, what you don't want to see. Basically, tell me how I'm doing. Are you enjoying the channel? Are you enjoying what I'm putting out? Are you not? Are you unhappy with the things that I've been putting out? Is there anything specific that you would like to see, or anything that you don't want to see? Is basically the crux of the question there. So I think that's where we're going to wrap this up. Once again, I am Nightcat. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope to get your feedback on the stuff I've been talking about. Take care.